When we look for something in particular, we are turning our eyes away from others. Can we approach thoughts, feelings, incidents, the poetry of sense, and the greatest words ever spoken in the history of mankind without looking for something? What will this focusless exploration lead to? Let's find out. Namaskar and welcome to Looking for Nothing with Mandar. Today, I'm going to talk about kindness. We all want to be kind, we all want to help others, we all want to be in good books of everyone, at every time. Is that really what kindness is about? On the other hand, all around us, we observe that this kindness is disappearing. People are becoming more and more impatient, more and more violent, in pursuit of their own self-interest. And then we always have this doubt, that should I be opportunistic or should I be kind? Does it even help being kind, Like, are we in that era, in Kali Yuga, does it make sense to be kind? So, I think I'm going to start with a little incident which happened a few months back. We were approached by a very big software company, and they wanted to use some of our tracks in the mobile application. Now, their idea was they wanted us to make the track free of cost, and later they were going to use those tracks to train their AI models to come up with AI generated music. And in the conversation, they were like, very secretive about this whole AI aspect. They were like, no, we want to create music. You give us first 10 tracks as a sample. And then, there are hundreds and thousands of tracks to be made and we are going to pay you for each of those tracks. And of course, all these IT veterans are very senior people, and Dakshayani and I, we look like young little kids, in front of them, and they thought we would fall for it, You'll get lots of publicity, you will get a lot of traction, visibility, you will also get paid per track. So just do these 10 tracks, free for us. And we have a very simple policy, we don't compromise small things for the later big things. They always say a rabbit in hand is worth two in the field. So we were very straightforward and we said, creating these tracks will involve a lot of musicians, paying those musicians, booking a studio, hiring a sound person. So we said, we are not for profit, you are a company sitting with millions of dollars of cash. So why don't you pay us a small little fee, instead of asking us to do it for no money at all. And the company budged, they said, no, we can't do this. This project is already in loss and, we don't have any budget. Then I said, that's fine. At least pay for the basic cost. Don't pay us for anything else. They agreed. And on way back, both of us, we felt so proud of us, yes, we negotiated with these biggies, we made them pay this, that. And I started thinking about this whole episode and I realized that, being aggressive with someone, forcing someone to bend as per your wish, it may be right, like in this occasion, it was right for them to be bent, to pay. It gives you a rush, you feel like you have accomplished something in your life, you feel very clever, you feel very important, you feel as if, I know it. And then I realized that this is also an addiction. If you get used to that kick in your head, today it was right, to negotiate and to bend these biggies. But if I get addicted to that rush, I will do it with a small kid also next time. If I am in the other position, I am in position of this big software company and someone much weaker than me approaches me, I will bend that person not because it's right, not because of kindness or lack of kindness, anything, but because I'm addicted to that rush. And then I felt, many times, even people who are good-hearted, well-intent, those people might have, but they act in a very unkind way, not because they are unkind people, but actually because they get addicted to this rush over the time. And I started looking around, and I see so many people. They're kind people. They don't want to hurt anybody. They don't want to take benefit, take advantage of anyone. But just because for that rush, to experience it, they will start being unkind to people. So I think there are three ways, in such situations. One is you become very gullible. You are so-called kind person and you get abused by such people. You get bullied by such people. You fall prey to their force, brutality and their tricks. Second way is you become that bully. You strong arm that person. You exploit that person and you safeguard your interest. And third is you are very aware of this whole phenomenon, that people get pleasure out of bullying others. People get benefit out of bullying others. The answer is not either I falling prey to it or I becoming a bigger bully. The answer is becoming very quiet, very composed, and very honestly telling that person, that you are bullying me. This is not right. This is what is right and this is how we should do it. If that person takes it, he or she would take it. Otherwise, we walk away. And I think whenever I'm looking around people, and I'm sure all of you, whenever you interact with people, you'll always see these urges. The urge either to fall prey or the urge either to make the person in front of you a prey. I think the solution is to identify both these urges and come into the middle. And that is what real kindness is all about.